Welcome to your third Java tutorial. Today we'll be going over a Java application in Eclipse. So a Java application is a computer program that executes whenever you use a Java command to launch the Java Virtual Machine, otherwise known as the JVM. So, for instance, let's consider a simple application that displays a line of text, which we will do right here. So say I want to say, my name is Tim, and that will show in the console, which is located down here. But imagine if I could do that, which I can. That is called an application. So basically, the program illustrates several important Java languages features. And each program we represent includes line numbers, which are not part of the actual Java programs. And we'll see that a certain line in here is basically the one that tells the console what to say, and that will be my name is Tim. So let's go ahead and start by creating a project first, because you cannot code any type of Java without the project. So you see right where my mouse is. You right click, go to new, then click on Java project. This will pop up this window here, and what you do here is you name it. So I'm gonna call this let's just call this YouTube tutorial. And what you're gonna do here is you're just gonna finish your project name, go down here and click finish. And now you see that you have a YouTube tutorial as your project. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and right click YouTube tutorial, go to new, and you're going to hit class. So click on class, and right here you will see the same type of window, but this time it asks you for a class, because the class is where you write your codes. It is the household that houses your methods, and it is basically the housing, if you will, for coding. So you're gonna name your class. I will name this, what should I name it? I'll just go ahead and name my class YouTube. YouTube. Let's name it YouTube. So what you're going to do here is you are going to change the package too. So Alright, so what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and click finish. To finish up, now you have a class. So basically right here you see YouTube Java just created a line of code, and it says public class YouTube, and then an end bracket. So what this means is public class is basically declaring a class. So it begins a class declaration, which is the keyword class, and public basically means that anything in each classes that I create can access this class, so which would be YouTube. And it basically is just the beginning of every single class as you declare it, and sometimes there are different variables such as private, but you don't have to worry about that right now, as that is a totally new topic. Now, the end line bracket is for every single declaration, otherwise known as, say, a constructor, and you always end it with a bracket facing in, and then it always ends with a bracket facing out, or I guess this is out and this is in, whatever. So this is the end declaration for the class. This is the complete end of the class. Like once you're finished with your code, this goes on the outside. Sorry about that. So we're gonna go ahead and make a nice little two spaces here. the spaces don't really matter how you do it, because you can do it like this, doesn't really matter, but everyone, all coders usually have an extra space just for easier reading, and it's just easier to show and read. Excuse me. And now we start the main method, which basically begins the execution of every single Java application. So it goes like this: public static void main, main, spelled right, string, and then normal brackets, nothing in them right now. Actually, you don't even need them. You're not going to be needing anything in there for a while. And then the word args. And this ends with also a bracket. So this basically is the main method which one class has, and it basically allows the whole Java application to actually execute. Without this line of code, your application will not be able to execute. So let's just, for example, just go ahead and copy this. Copy this and then delete it. And let's go ahead and try to run this. First of all, there's nothing in it. Let's just try something. Let's just system. This I will cover right now, really soon, right after I finish this little example. Let me just show you an example. So say I want to write, my name is Tim. Finish that. Oops, wrong one. Alright. So now, as I told you, I don't have a main method in this class. So that means it cannot run. So when I try to run this, if I try Java application, okay, selection does not have a main type. And that basically means that it does not have the main method, which that means it cannot execute. So let's go ahead and copy. Actually, I'll just go ahead and paste this. Move down, and let's go ahead and put in that one line we just had. Just move this over a little bit. Let's put in that one line we just had that I just showed you. So let's go system out print line, and let's go this. My name is Tim, and then this has a colon separator. It does not have a end bracket because this is not a constructor. This is basically what is known as an action, and or a method, and methods never have any type of I'm sorry. And this is basically performing an output, and like such outputs like this always have colons to end. But anyway, so let's start looking in here. So system.out basically means that the it basically means system is a standard input, and .out basically tells it that it has to, if you see right here, it basically means it's the standard output. So it's an input and an output. So whatever you input, my name is Tim, gets outputted into the console located down here. So it's basically an input and output game. And print line, there are different forms of printing. There is print F, there's print line, there's print, if I can remember here, I'm totally forgetting everything. There is print, okay, well I forget, but there are loads of different prints, and that basically means the layout of how they get printed in the console. So let's go ahead and run this just to show what it looks like. So let's go ahead and click run. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, there's an error here. I actually forgot. Alright, so didn't realize that an error here. Let's just go ahead. And what's really good about Eclipse is it really easily points out errors too that it sees. So you just go to hover over this, and you have to insert this. Oh, right, because I need another one. Whoopsies. It's my fault there. Just go tab this. And I will So there. Alright, there we go. So now that the error is fixed, it should work. This is basically meaning that it's looking at the previous error and it's fixing it slowly. But anyways, let's go ahead and run. And as you see in the console, you will see right there that it says my name is Tim. So let's just go ahead and quickly recap of what we did here. We basically declared a class called YouTube. We implemented the main method, which all classes need to execute an application, and we also implemented a line of code to see in the console, which is my name is Tim. And here you see systemout.println, and println means it's in a straight line, which you see right there, just my name is Tim. And then we closed out our classes with our little end brackets, and that's basically it. That's all there is to a Java application. And this is how you do Hello World too. It's the exact same deal, but you just type Hello World. And one thing I forgot to mention is you need these quotation marks whenever you write a system outline, because without it, it will not understand what you are trying to say. So, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. After this one, we will be talking more about applications, and we will be continuing on and working our, modifying our first program, talking about comments that you can implement, and, making it a little bit more interesting and more spicy, if you will. So, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.